Let's take a closer look at the import and export settings. Open the gear menu in the top right, choose Settings, and go to Import and Export Settings. Start with the import group, which controls how forgiving the importer is. Ignore structural changes, lets a block import, even when its interface no longer matches what's already in the PLC. Ignore missing references keeps the import going when a block points at a type, tag, or library object that isn't there. Fault-tolerant import continues the batch when a single item fails and reports what didn't make it, instead of aborting everything. And prefer.over.xml decides which wins when a data type is present as both a readable .source and a .xml file. Now the export group. For program blocks, data types, tags, technology objects, and HMI, you choose how default values are handled, none, with defaults, or with read-only values included. That controls how much the exported XML carries. Export protected files decides whether know-how protected blocks are written out at all. Turn it off, and they're skipped, but the folder layout stays intact. And data types as UDT writes a clean, readable source file next to the XML, which is much nicer to diff. On TIA Portal v20 and newer, the S7DCL options are worth turning on. They export your blocks as a clean, text-based format alongside the usual files. SCL, AWL, and even graphical languages like LED, FBD, and Graph. It's purpose-built for version control, so a change in your logic shows up as a readable text diff in Git, instead of an opaque XML blob. Finally, the version control group keeps your history quiet. Exclude document info strips timestamps and installed product details. Normalize timestamps pins every date to a fixed day. Clear installed products removes machine-specific version info. Remove object list drops redundant metadata for blocks that already have a source file. And normalize whitespace tidies text elements. Together, the only changes you'll see in Git are the ones that actually matter. That's the settings. Tune them once to fit how your team works. In the next video, we'll save this whole configuration, including your protected blocks, as a reusable profile. Learn more at AnyAutomation.ch.